I didn't want to do this because I fancied the leg up on the competition, but here is my strategy for the official European Championships 2020 game. Hello there, hope you're having a great Thursday. What is up, guys, and welcome to the official FPL Today video for my strategy for the Euro 2020 fantasy football game. Trust me, guys, I was very tempted to not release this, and I know some other people will have mentioned it before, so it is out there, but I'm not going to lie, I kind of like having the advantage sometimes in games, and I'm going to give that away by making this video. But we're going to talk about how I'm going to play the official game with the wildcard and the limitless chip. Now, of course, this might not be the best way to play the game, so apologies if it isn't, but I really think you could be seeing great gains from this strategy in the official game. So if you want to know this strategy, please do hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for FPL, and make sure to check out Fanteam, top link in the description down below, where you can play another Euro 2020 fantasy football game for some big money prizes. And if you sign up with Fanteam with that link, you're in with a chance of winning a free ticket to that money game. So let's get into the video, and we're going to start off by describing the match days, which is pretty similar to game weeks in this official game. And as you can see, there are 3 match days in the group stages for each game that teams play. After that, each match day, or game week if you want to put it that way, will be the round of 16, the quarterfinals, the semi-finals and the finals. The difference with the European 2020 game is the fact that you can make manual substitutions and captaincy changes at certain parts during a match day. On the screen right now you can see match day 1, 2 and 3, but also gaps between the days that these games are played. So if we just take match day 1 for example, we've got Turkey versus Italy on the opening day of the tournament, but then the next day you have Wales versus Switzerland, Denmark versus Finland and Belgium versus Russia. Now, between that Turkey and Italy game and that Wales versus Switzerland game, you can make manual substitutions, taking off players that potentially played in that Turkey-Italy game that you're not happy with the points of. You can also change the captain, so if you captain someone like Immobile up front for Italy and he didn't score, you can then change your captain to someone like Romelu Lukaku for that Belgium game. And then the next day you could change it to Harry Kane if Lukaku didn't do well. So that is a completely important part of the game that you have to be aware of. So a good strategy per match day is to have a decent captaincy shout for each day of the match day. So like I started off with Immobile in that Italy game and then potentially Romelu Lukaku in the Belgium game. You then could have Harry Kane in the 3rd day, and then in the 4th day you could have someone from Spain, and then in the 5th day you could have someone from Portugal, say Cristiano Ronaldo. But of course, if you pick your team only based on match day 1, then potentially you don't have the perfect captaincy choices for match day 2. And then who knows what this scenario will be in match day 3, which teams really need some points and which teams might as well be going home already. That is where the strategy with the wildcard and the limitless chip really comes into play. So in the European 2020 game, we have 2 chips. We have the wildcard, which we can play at any time, and we have the limitless chip, which allows us to change our team completely for just that match day. If we go over the wildcard, it's free unlimited transfers for the next match day. Your transfers in will stay in your squad once that match day has finished. You can still play your normal automatic and manual substitutions as well as your captaincy changes. If you've already made transfers ahead of playing the wildcard, they will be cancelled along with any points deductions. And the chip can only be used once and cannot be cancelled. The limitless chip, much like the free hit chip, gives you the chance to change your squad for 1 match day only. When you play it, you get unlimited free transfers for that match day with no budget restriction. Once the match day is finished, your squad will return to how it was before you played the limitless chip. Again, normal, automatic and manual substitutions as well as captaincy changes are allowed, as well as it cancelling out any transfers you've already made or any points hits. This chip as well can only be used once. And then after the 3 match days, you can have a complete overhaul because you get unlimited transfers before the round of 16. So my strategy will to be playing each match day as its own individual match day by using the limitless chip in match day 2 and then using the wildcard in match day 3. Now there is of course the possibility of it changing around, using the wildcard first and then the limitless, so I really think we can attack each of these match days where the results could be mixed and we could get some good points from some bargain players before it gets to the knockout stages, where of course every team has something to play for. Hopefully we can predict the winners a little bit more easily. And just to be very clear on what a manual substitution is, because I have been mentioning it a lot in this video, between match days you can make as many subs within your squad as you wish. After all matches on a single day have finished and before the next matches within the match days kick off, you can sub out a maximum of 4 players unless they were sent off, and replace them with any of your subs whose teams are yet to play. Change your captain to another player from your squad whose team are yet to play as well, and these changes cannot be reversed once played. Once a manual sub is made, however, or captain changed, if any of your starting 11 don't play, they won't be automatically subbed out because you have been making manual substitutions. So with the way this game is set up very differently from the FPL game, I really do believe that using the wildcard and limitless chip are probably your best bets before we get into the knockout stages of the tournament. Potentially you could see yourself in a really good position before everyone is kind of picking the same players as well, because once there's only 16 teams, there will be favourites to go through, and a lot of people will be picking the likes of France, Portugal, and the teams they think can go all the way. So let me know what you think of this strategy in the comments down below, while also hitting that like button, subscribing, and hitting that notification bell for the European Championships. And also check out Fanteam, who have partnered with the channel over this European tournament. They are the top link in the description down below. And if you enter, you get a chance of winning a free ticket for their official Euro 2020 game. All that being said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. There should be more videos coming up very soon about each group in the European Championship, so we can kind of focus on which players we should be bringing in to our Euro 2020 sides. So thank you for watching. I've been JNO, this has been FPL Today, and remember, it's all about the game.